What's going on, everybody? I'm your boy Retro Bliss, and this is Retro Bliss Gaming. I hope everybody's having a good day. We're going to play some INV Plus. It is a Space Invaders port for the Atari 2600. It is a homebrew. Actually, I'm very surprised atariage did not take this out of their store when they did their purge back in June last year. I didn't realize that. I thought they were going to take this out, but they did not. So there's a link in the description where you can buy this game for your Atari 2600. I don't remember if I did my testing on the 2600 Plus. I'm not going to play this on my Atari 2600 Plus today. I want to do some testing on my 2600 Plus on my live stream a little bit, because I think there's a little bit of lag with my capture card. But anyway, but there's also a link in the description where you can download a link for the ROM where you can get this game for free. So that's kind of exciting. So you guys can play this game for free. You can download this for your Harmony card or emulate this through Stella or OpenEMU. So it's a fun game. It's actually more in line as far as the sprites are concerned with the arcade game. Now, the sprites don't look like aliens at all. They're more like blocks. But as far as the number of sprites and the behavior of the sprites and whatnot, it's actually more in line with the arcade game than the original port. Although I still love the 2600 version of Space Invaders. That always has a special place in my heart, because that's the one I played a bunch of when I was a kid. I'll never forget and always love that version. But we're going to play this version today. But before we do, we have a lot to go over, because today we're going to reveal the winners of the Retro Bliss Ninja contest for last week. And for those of you who don't know what that is, we pick 2 games every week for the Atari 2600. And once you get your high scores for those games, and for those who get the high scores, become a Retro Bliss Ninja. And they get a Retro Bliss Ninja card and sticker, and I send that to them in the mail for those individual games. And so the games for this week were, if I can, what did I do with that? I thought I had it queued up. Give me a moment, guys. Okay. The games were Defender and Jungle Hunt. So we're gonna reveal the scores for those games. But before we do, I want to let you guys know about tonight. We have a podcast on the channel. We have one. We're going to try to do one every week. Tonight we're going to have a very interesting topic. We're going to talk about the differences and the advantages of playing your retro games on a CRT versus on modern television. And so we're going to have Mike from Mike's Gaming Gala, and we're going to have Brian from BD Retro Mods. We may or may not have a fourth guest. I'm not exactly sure yet. But regardless, we're going to have a very interesting conversation about this, because there are advantages to actually playing on the old screens. And so we're going to talk about the differences and why people still like to play on the old screens, but why people like to play on the new screens still, and how you can play the old games on the new screens with the old consoles and things like that. So stay tuned. It's going to be at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You'll want to subscribe to the channel and turn on your notifications so you get notified when that goes live. So let's get to Jungle Hunt. You guys will have to forgive me. I've been battling a head cold since about Thursday last week. It started coming on around the time I was streaming last week. So anyway, we're going to get to Jungle Hunt. And we had 3 contestants for that game. And My buddy Operation Shutdown, he's going to be the first one, and he had a score of 18,470. And as you can see, he put a piece of paper with the current date, and that's what we want to see when you submit a score. We want a current picture, and we want proof of that. And so that's a great score, better than what I've been doing. Unfortunately, it's not good enough, but very good. Thank you, Operation Shutdown, for showing us that. And so very good, but not good enough today, brother. The next score is my buddy, Mr. Bassman, and I'm glad he's here today. That reminds me, I want to let you guys know, this video is probably going to be demonetized. Yeah. It's going to be demonetized because at the end of the video, I have a very special surprise for everybody. But because it's going to be, because I'm going to have a surprise, it's going to be demonetized. But you have to stay tuned to the end of the video to see why. So anyway, this is Mr. Bassman's score. It's a very good score, 19,620. It's very good. But it's not good enough, brother. And I love, excuse me, I love how he plays his games. He just plays, I love the old school CRT. And I know a lot of people can't do that, but this is just how I love to play these games. And when you can, it's a good option when you can do it. I just prefer that way. That's just me. So anyway, but the winner is Mr. Chickens. Imagine that. 25,360. I wish I'd have waited a day because I just went to the post office and mailed him what I owed him already. But I'm going to have to make another trip to the post office to send him another Retro Bliss Ninja card and sticker. So congratulations, Mr. Chickens. You are another ninja. Get 52 of them, you'll have a full deck. All right. All right, let's get to Defender. Now, Defender, we had a number of participants, and we had some really, really, really good scores. And I know I am not a Defender player, I tell you what. Although I was playing on the 2600 plus, and I think my sprites were disappearing, and I think that's why I was not doing too good. I think I'm going to have to start emulating when I'm playing on when I'm streaming with you guys, because I just don't think my capture card is doing very well. But anyway, let's get to the first contestant. It's going to be Mr. Chickens, and he had a good score, 32,250. Excuse me again. Very good, Mr. Chickens, but not good enough, brother. But thank you for participating in that. And then the next score was Operation Shutdown, and he had 47,900 points. Man, good night. Dear Lord. The next contestant was, man, my Braceman brother was Mr. Bassman, 58,300. Dear Lord. Very good, but man, that still wasn't even good enough, man. I thought that was good. I thought that would have done it, but no, that didn't even do it. We had a new contestant this week, and I hope I don't butcher his name too bad. It's Vienger, I think is how you pronounce his name. 84,160. That is amazing. Vienger, if you're listening, I'm going to shoot you an email anyway, but if you're listening, man, send me your address. I don't have your address, man. He's the newest ninja. Welcome to the club. Welcome to the club. Speaking of clubs, speaking of clubs, I want to invite you guys to be part of the Retro Bliss Gaming Club. We want you to join, be part of the channel. How you join is there's a link in the description, but you can also do that by going to any one of our videos and just simply hitting the join button. And what happens is, by being a member, you earn a badge, and the longer you're a member, you earn a badge. Your badge increases as the longer that you're a member, and the badge shows as you're in the chat and by leaving comments. Also, you have access to icons that other people that are in the chat do not have. And I'll be adding more soon that you can use in the chat and in comments. Also, you'll have access to member-only videos, and you'll also have access to videos that I post early. You'll have early access to those videos. And also, upon request, if you contact me here at the channel at retroblissgaming@gmail.com, I will give you custom wallpapers for your computer or your devices. Retro Bliss wallpapers for your computer or your devices. So if you have any questions or comments, please let me know. So I also want to remind you about the games for this week for the Retro Bliss Ninja contest, and they are Deadly Duck and Revenge of the Beef Steak Tomatoes. This is the 20th Century Fox week, and I picked these games specifically because of Mr. Chickens. He suggested these games. We played Deadly Duck yesterday. I didn't do too good. It's a hard game, man. It's a hard game. But these are not like really common games. Now, to let you guys know about the contest too, you can play this on a 2600 or 2600 plus, but you don't have to play on a console. You can emulate these games as well. You can put them on a Harmony cart, but you can also play these on a Retron 77, emulate these on a PC or a Mac, either through Stella or OpenEMU. You can play these on a flashback. I really don't care as long as you're playing the official 2600 version of these games. So if you have any questions, please let me know. All right, let's get to play some INV Plus. And don't forget, stay tuned. Don't leave. Don't leave, because I have a special surprise at the end of this video, even though this video is going to be demonetized. And it's going to be because of one of the members of this channel. And he's on right now. He's on right now, but he's going to cause me to lose some money. But I don't care, because I want you guys to see something. It's very important that you guys see what's going to be at the end of this video. So, all right, let's go. We're going to have fun, and we're going to play some INV Plus. We're going to have some fun today. Like I said, there's nothing that's going to beat the original Space Invaders for the Atari 2600. That'll always have a special place in my heart. Excuse me. But this is a very, very good port. You guys, please excuse me. I am so sorry. I am not. I'm by myself. My wife's working in the office today. She's not home. And so I'm not talking to anybody. So now that I'm out talking and all this phlegm and everything is kind of working its way up. I really apologize. So sorry. Okay. Let's get to getting. Let's hit the reset button. Now, this game, like I said, I'm very surprised. Very surprised, but this game is available in the atariage store. It's a port of Space Invaders. I thought they got rid of all their ports, but it's there. Oh, I almost got hit right there. It's hard. Ah! Dog. This game is hard. Man, they come down fast. Ah! Doggone it. I think they come down a little faster than they should. If I had programmed the game, I would have made it a little slower because it's too fast for you know what I mean? It's in relationship to what Space Invaders would have been like. Oh, man. Give me a moment, guys. I'm sorry, my nose. I should have shot up some Flonase is what I should have done. Oh, man. You know what, Cannabis, I don't know what this would have been a hack of. This was more of an original, program. You know, they didn't take an existing program and alter it. It was more of a, for the 2600. Because the number of sprites across and down are faithful to the arcade game, which is not what the 2600 version is. Now, the 2600 Space Invaders game has literally probably 100 hacks out there. There are tons of them, but this is an original, as far as I know, an original offering. I don't think it's a hack. It may, I may be wrong, but I don't. As far as I know, it's not. But I do have this game in my collection. I'm glad to have it. Now it doesn't come boxed, and they didn't have a boxed version, so they didn't have a box. So, but it's $30. That's how much they charge at atariage for this game. So, all right, let's go. Let's see if we can do any better. I think it's 19. Was it my score 1930? Let's see if we can do any better. Seems like lately I start off strong and then I get worse. I may have to change out my controller because I think my controller's loose. Almost. Dirty dog. Oh, I ran right into that. Dang it. Oh, what am I doing? Is that game? That was horrible. This is tough. It's not easy. Cannabis just put a link in the description for some NES homebrews. If you guys like homebrews and you emulate, check out the link that Cannabis just put out. Yeah, if I were suggesting or testing this for somebody based on my experience with Space Invaders, I would have suggested that they slow down the slow down the missiles a little bit coming at you, just a hair. They're just a little too fast coming down. Doggone you. Dog. We're getting close now. Man, they see they come down way too fast. You don't have time to. You do not have time to react. Doggone it. Well, that's my best so far. All right. That's what you do when you play video games. You play them and you just get better. Yeah, if I could suggest improvements to this game, the sprites, the sprites of the aliens coming down, I mean, they're basically blocks. They're not aliens, you know. If you could get them to look like aliens, and if you could get the missiles that are coming down at you to be a little slower, they're coming down a lot faster than the, you know, regular Space Invaders. They come down at you, but they don't come at, not at that not at that speed. To me, it seems. Cal is asking if this is in television. This is not in television. This is a homebrew port for the Atari 2600. There's a link in the description where you can download the ROM of this if you emulate, or you can buy the cartridge of this game at the atariage store. It's actually still for sale. Believe it or not, they did not get rid of this one. For shock. All right, let's play some more. I did a review of this. It's in it. I have it still posted. I may change controllers. This controller's getting on my nerves. You guys may get to see something special here in a minute. Yeah, I may be changing controllers after this game. Really? Too fast. Ah, had I known. But if ifs and buts were candy and nuts, we'd all have a Merry Christmas. Dang it. I kind of watched this game as it was being developed on the atariage forums. They were the early versions of this game were kind of bad. Dog. You guys, I want to show you something. I can't do this anymore. You guys get to see a live unboxing. Yes. How's that? Let me see here. I gotta take I don't have a knife on me though. Doesn't matter. I already did a review. I've already done a review on this. I don't know how many I bought. You guys don't know how many I've wore out so many of these. You guys don't even know. Give me a moment. Just give me a moment, please. Give me just a moment. If I had my knife, it wouldn't have taken so long, but okay. Oh! There you go, right there. That feels a little better. All right, let me take this wire tie off. We'll get going here in just a minute. I'm sorry. Cal said use your fingernail knife. I don't have any fingernails. I'll bite them off because I'm so nervous because I suck at video games. Okay. All right. probably won't help me, but... You know what? It seems like it takes a second in this game. It's like... I don't think it's the... controller necessarily. Dirty rat dog. Oh! What am I doing? Cal, what do you mean the screen's scrolling on you? That wasn't a good game. I stayed there to get the shit and I still didn't get it. I got killed. How did I get killed? For the love of humanity. No! That was a bad decision. All right. I guess the controller's not helping me. It's a good controller, though. I will show you while I got it. On the front of it, it's got start select switch. And on the back, it has shoulder buttons. You can program in Stella. And I'm not 100% sure, but I think I can I think I can program these buttons. If I remember correctly, I did this once before where I programmed one button when I was playing the Defender Arcade, one button for the fire and one button for the bomb. So it's a really good controller. I love this controller. If you're emulating in Stella, it's really good. All right, let's go. Ah. I hit it. Man, my button didn't go when I wanted it to. Ah. Ah. Oh, how? I was under the barrier. Woo! Ah! Dirty dogs! Dirty dogs. I tell you what though, even though the shots are coming down, I'll be honest with you, I loved playing Space Invaders in the arcade, and I don't really remember getting past the third screen too often, even in that game. So the fact that I'm only getting to the third screen on this game is kind of fitting, but I still think that the shots coming down from the sprites, the aliens, is a little fast. Just a little fast. They need to be just a little slower. So sorry. I am so sorry. Still fighting that head cold. All right, let's go. Let's play some more. This is getting fun. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Okay, how long have we been playing? Let's play some more. We want to leave some time, though, because... Oh, what a rage reset. You guys don't want to miss a surprise at the end of the video. Ah, I did it again. I got suckered. Oh, come on. How in the world? What? What? Dear Lord in heaven. I don't know why I said that. He ain't gonna help me. He don't care nothing about Space Invaders. Sucker. Oh. Oh, come on, people! Slackjaw, farting, crack smoking, hormone monging, farting, tooting, crack smoking hillbillies. I don't know what I just said. Whatever I just said. Come on, people! No! We got time for another one or two. Let's try it again. And this looks amazing on a CRT. Which reminds me to plug, for those of you who are just tuning in, don't forget to put in your notifications for our podcast tonight. Whoa. We have a podcast tonight. We're going to talk about the advantages and ways to play, the advantages of playing games on, let me start over. We're gonna talk about, hold on a minute. Are you serious? We're going to talk about the differences between playing these retro games on CRTs versus modern screens. How you can play these old games on Oh, no. Using your old consoles. On modern. Dang it. Screens. I'm going to have Mike from Mike's Gaming Gala, who is the YouTuber of the year, and Brian from BD Retro Mods. All right. Let's play one more. And then I got the surprise for y'all. For which I shall be demonetized for this video only. That's okay. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Ow! Dang it. Ah. Oh! Stupid. No, people. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Okay. Oh. All right. All right. So that is INV Plus, guys. That's INV Plus. All right. So, all right, let's get to the surprise I have. But before we do, don't forget Deadly Duck and Revenge of the Beefsteak Tomatoes for the Retro Bliss Ninja contest. You have until, let me check the date, the 15th to get those to me at retroblissgaming@gmail.com. If you get the high score, you will get a Retro Bliss Ninja card like this with the name of the game underneath and a sticker like that in the mail. All right. So, and don't forget, well, first of all, let me do a surprise and then I'll do this later. All right. So my surprise is, and I'm getting demonetized for this, but I don't care because I really feel like I want to show this. As many of you know, I'm a bass player, and I've been playing since I was 9 years old. And I don't toot my own horn much, but I know my stuff a little bit. I've been around the horn. I've played actually in some big venues. I've played in front of 20,000 people one time. I played in where I forget the name of the stadium where the Red Wings used to play hockey too. I think there were around 9,000 people there. Anyway, long story short, I know how to play. I've been playing for a long time, and we have someone on here called Mr. Bassman, and he sent me a video, and I wanted to show you guys because this guy knows his stuff, and I know he knows his stuff because I've seen it, and I want you guys to see it too. But the reason why I'm going to get demonetized is because he's going to be playing a song that as soon as YouTube hears it, they're going to ding me. But I don't care. I don't care. I want you guys to see it. So check this out, guys. This is Mr. Bassman in action. All right, check this out. Check out his knees. Nice knee work. Ooh, cordon too. Way to go, Mr. Bassman. Wow. The little Earth, Wind, and Fire. That boy's got some funk. He's got some soul. I wasn't sure about that, because the only thing I had heard prior till just, I think, to the last 24 hours was he was in a Rush. He was playing in a Rush cover band, which Geddy Lee is one of my favorite bass players also. And the boy was getting it there. And Geddy Lee is no slouch, and he was getting on there. He was playing Rush with no issue at all. And but anyway, he was getting it, man. And so I had to show that. And but because Earth, Wind, and Fire, I'm sure, does not allow their stuff to be played without permission. Yeah, they're gonna YouTube's gonna ding me, but I don't care. I wanted you guys to hear that. That's our buddy Mr. Bassman. He's amazing. So anyway, I appreciate you guys being here. I've had fun today. INV, that's a good game. Links in the description if you want to buy it from atariage. It's still available. I did not realize that until I looked into it. It's still there. They did not take it out of the store. And I had to do some research, but I found a link. You can actually download this game. Atari actually had this on atariage, had a direct link on their website, and they took it down, but I still found it. I went through a backdoor way to find it. So I found a link. So if you guys want to download this game, you may. So you might want to grab it if you don't have it, because I don't know how long it's going to be there. So with that, I appreciate you guys being there. Keep jamming, Mr. Bassman. Appreciate you guys all. Love y'all. Appreciate you guys being here. So with that, y'all have an awesome day. We'll see you next time. Retro Bliss Gaming. I'm out.